Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the Halo Infinite World, not World Premiere, the Winter Update. That's what we're going to be talking about today in this video, in this live stream. So it's the overview, which is going to go into basically everything that's coming next month for the Winter Update. Look, I'm hoping for a W today, guys. A lot of us know it's coming. I really don't see them releasing anything but a W today, because the overview usually is going to be something that they're going to hype up to us to get us excited for next month for the Winter Update. So hopefully this is going to go down well, but I am really curious to see what you guys think is going to be in this. Besides, of course, the stuff like 343 that 343 mentioned, like Campaign Network Co-op, Forge, Free to Battle Pass, and so much more. So welcome, guys. Good to see us. There's like nearly 60 people already in here. That's awesome. Guys, drop a like on the stream if you're excited for this as much as I am. Yeah, I am keen to see this with you. But let's see who's here. Helios, how you going? Holy fuck. Hollow. Dolphin, how you going? Armstrong, Sergeant Phoenix, Lucky Mist, Master Burger, Sergeant Phoenix, Aseptic, Monte Carlo, Bryce, Vortex, Sketchy B, Quinn. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I hope I haven't missed anyone. ODST Rookie, My Cartography, Death Templar. Welcome, guys. Wow. I do apologize if I've missed someone there, but wow, awesome to see you guys. Just let me know if there's any issues with. I mean, I always make an issue when I stream. Like, it's just typical for me to make some sort of balls up. All right, so just let me know if I've just stuffed something up. I think what I'm gonna do as well, I'll search up some like Halo Infinite video and just make sure my audio is working, that you guys can hear everything just fine. And if that's the case, then good. That's just
a
want
very
to
small
make sure.
part of the internal team at 343 Industries
So,
is working on a new experience as Halo.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully that sounds alright. I've just seen a thing. Gamma Monix, you said my hair looks transparent. Okay, I'm not too sure how that's happened, but okay. God damn. I hope that's not gonna be if that's a problem, let me know, guys. But that's nuts. Eli, we need a W. We do. 6 minutes away. We are 6 minutes away. And I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited. What's up, Misty? What's up, Lucky Mist? Audio is good? Okay. Awesome. Okay, this is going to be interesting, guys. This is going to be interesting. Let's just say that. Because for a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people are riding on this winter update, I guess. But this overview will be make or break for a lot of people. So what we're going to get today, yeah, it needs to be good. It needs to be good. No, regardless, it needs to be good. Yeah, I think my chroma key might be too high. Yeah, I'll have to fix that for next stream. I don't want to fiddle with it now and stuff something up. AJ Fosho, how you doing? I'm doing good. I had a little nap, like an hour of sleep before this, just to get the energy back. So I'm pumped. I'm ready for this. But welcome, guys. Ollie, how you doing? Welcome. I miss EOD. Yeah, I feel you. Holy fuck. I feel you, man. Zero. You playing with me, Zero? No, thanks, man. I appreciate that. All I see is people saying war. Yeah, just it's a lot of that right now, isn't it? I mean, the Halo chat, it's always going to be something interesting, but a lot of warts. Typical. Chaos, welcome, mate. We get this and tomorrow the HCS. I don't believe it. Yeah, that's right. That is right. Kind of strange that the largest update is not a season. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. Yeah, no, that's actually a very good point. It's just this winter update is going to like be the start of getting the game where it needs to be. It's just we've still got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. Season 3 is where it will officially start for that, because season 3 onwards will be 3-month seasons. Then of course we've got things like Extraction to Tanker, fun modes that will be coming out later, and that's yeah. Well, I guess it's just gonna be a lot better, isn't it? Because it's 3-month seasons. We just had a 6-month season of season 2, which not many people liked for good reason. So yeah. Wart. That's excitement. It does. That's it. Blog. Adrian. Season 3, yeah. So Season 3, essentially, like, Forge is going to help us now, though. Like, I do feel like Season 2 is the hardest one because Season 2 we had no Forge, no new content was coming into the game. With Forge, if 343 is smart enough, they will capitalize on the best community creations and get that out into the game. If they can do that, we'll be just fine lasting until Season 3. And then we've got Custom Game Browser Season 3, and yeah, from Season 3, we'll be solid. We'll be solid. Just as long as 343 deliver on the promise they said for Season 3. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guys, we are less than 3 minutes away for the overview. Just want to let you know as well, if anyone that's just tuning in, the overview today is 12 minutes and like 53 seconds in length. So not too long, but also not that short. Like 12 minutes is a decent, basically 13 minutes is a decent amount of time, I think, for this. Mr. Taku, how you going? Hang on, I think I've just sorry guys. Let's see here. Mine says to be honest, are you excited? I am excited because it's just probably going to be the biggest update we're going to see for this game since launch. But of course, it has to be said, I'm going to say this a lot of this stuff coming, if not all of it, should have been here day one. A lot of it. But regardless, I'm still excited to see it. Cannot wait to get the Mark 5. Like, you cannot tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Like, look how nice that looks in the thumbnail. But yeah, we'll see. We need 343 to build the hype up with this video, with this overview. But we'll see. They haven't been too good at building the hype as of late. So let's just see how 343 go. Paul, Custom Game Browser is the only thing that might save Halo Infinite, in my opinion. Forge Alone, I don't think can save it. No, Forge Alone won't save it, but Forge Alone will keep it going. I think keep us all going who currently play it. But it's not. You're not going to see like a massive resurgence with just Forge. You'll see a lot of people like maybe trying some cool Forge maps that people create, Forge modes that people create. But it's not going to be like this massive thing, you know. It just won't. But that's fine because once we get to Season 3, that's where it needs to, you know, kind of be that big thing with the custom game browser and the new maps, etc. No, Forge is like 100% releasing November 8th. If it is not, I will probably jump out my window, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Yeah, because, yeah, that would be horrific. Yeah, Sergeant Phoenix, 13 minutes is better than nothing. Agreed. Ace Boy, Halo Reborn. I think it's just a campaign mod for PC, but apparently some people said there's a way to play like mods on console. So, yeah. Sketchy random question: do you think there'll be a Season 10? No. I don't think so. I mean, who knows? Who bloody knows, eh? Let's see here. I like the knives. Yeah. I mean, the whole Spartan looks great, but the shoulders, the knives, the security shoulders, I can't wait to rock them. They're my favourite from Halo Reach. Mark 5 is the GOAT. Mark 5. Let's get some Mark 5 spam in the comments, please. In the chat, please. Only if you like the Mark 5, but I'm a massive Mark 5 fan. Okay, here we go. You guys let me know if that's too loud or not too loud. 5 minutes though, that's interesting. Okay. Usually like the premiere is like 2-minute intro and then they do the video, but 5 minutes, okay. Fair enough. Mark 5. They may talk about cross-score. They may. Let me know if this is too loud for you guys. I really hope this is not too loud. Too loud? I've got the feeling it's too loud. I'll go like that. So apologies guys. I cannot tell. I'm gonna put that down. Let me know if that's better, please. Yeah, they really put a timer to tell us they're putting a timer, Muhammad. That's nuts, eh? It's nuts. Too quiet? Too quiet, too loud. You're tripping me out now. I might turn it up a bit more. Now I can hear you over the music. Thanks. Okay, so when the video, like the overview from 343 starts, I want you to be able to hear them perfectly, but also still hear what I'm saying at the same time. I'm not going to be talking as much throughout the first thing, but what do you call it? Once we've watched it, I'll go back and I'll kind of dissect it and be like, okay, this is sick, this is sick, this is sick, this isn't, etc. Mark 5 Zeta. I do like the Mark 5 Zeta. It does look nice. Okay, what I'll do, I might raise it for the showcase then. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your help on this. Yo, nearly 200 people in here. Awesome. Let's go, guys. Yeah, all I will say is just, if you want to help me out, just please drop a like on the stream. I'd love to get over 100 likes on this stream. And if any one of you guys are new, feel free to subscribe as well. I'd much appreciate that. But let's see how we go here. 2 minutes and essentially 30 seconds until we see what's coming next month. The police helmet, yeah. I did not see that in the leaks, but man, that would be a nice surprise. That would be a nice surprise. What is it you would want or expect from this? So, typical stuff, so of course Forge, the 30-tier battle pass, campaign mission replay, campaign network co-op, covert, one flag, match XP, they'll probably talk about that a little bit, maybe something to do with cross-score and how that's going, what's the plan for that still. Yeah, I'd say that's what we're going to see. After that, who knows? 343 did say so much more. So we'll see. I will say as well, they're going to show the maps, the new maps that are coming. So, the 2 Forge maps and maybe another look at the pit. we shall see. I just heard a ding. I can't even see what it was yet. My let's see. Hey, Boom6, thanks for the member. Thank you, man. Member for 6 months. 6 months? I can't do it. 6 months. Thank you, my man. You should get Footed Dog for this. Oh man, I don't know if anyone saw that, but I posted an image of my dog and just told him Footed Dog, and that image came from Boom6. But yeah, thank you for staying on as a member, mate. I do appreciate you. 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute. Yeah, same cash, same. FootedGhost equals ghost with foot. Oh god. Let's see here. I'm just excited for something new here. Just that's the most important thing. Bring back the classic shoddy and infection. Big yes, massive yes. We aren't seeing that in this, but soon, for sure, surely. What armor do you use for each? Typical like Mark 5 setup. Security shoulders. Alright, here we go. Pump it and dump it. Here we go. Please be good.
The Winter Update is our holiday celebration of all things Halo. We're delivering our Campaign Network Co-op, our Forge Open Beta. We're shipping a whole bunch of cool things inside of our free-to-play multiplayer product. It's all free, coming out on November 8th of this year.
That image is hot. Hey, Boom6, thanks for the $5, my man.
So
Love
for
it,
the
man.
Winter Update, we'll be releasing 2 new maps, a new mode, a 30-tier battle pass, 2 events, and match XP. And all of that is free.
We have 2 official Forge created maps coming in the Winter Update. There are 2 multiplayer arena maps. One's called Argyle and one's called
Argyle.
Detachment. Detachment has the first teleporter that's in an official Halo Infinite multiplayer map.
That's a
From a
W.
gameplay perspective, having something where really a teleporter plays to like a flank or like kind of an assault on a position in a surprise way is super cool. And like I think the way it really worked into that map played out really well and adds a lot of counterplay to like people hanging out on the island.
That map looks interesting, gotta say.
Argyle is cool because it has this big kind of open central yard, and it has some really interesting flank routes around the side.
There you go.
And
So
so you
guys,
can go like really just frontal assault and try to push your way in, or kind of be a little sneakier around the sides. Having this big kind of central courtyard has created a lot of really cool gameplay that feels different than a lot of things we have in Infinite so far.
The new mode in the winter update, Covert One Flag,
Okay, here we
is
go.
our
I wanna
first
see a bit of
asymmetrical
this.
mode.
One team is the attacker and one team's the defender. The attackers have unlimited active camo at their disposal, and then the defenders have the threat sensors, and so they're kind of, you know, spotting, and it plays like a cat and mouse game, which is
I
really
like
fun.
that. I like that. That sounds fun.
One of the biggest pieces of feedback that we've gotten since we launched is that people really want a system that gives them points, XP points, for just playing the game. The new Match XP system actually rewards players for
Finally.
playing. As you're playing matches, you get XP. If you win, you get a little bit of bonus XP. If you perform well, you get a little bit of bonus XP. And we're trying to tune that system so that it actually gets you
Good.
moving through the battle pass a
Very
lot
good.
quicker than we have in the past. The winter update has a 30-tier free battle pass that is full of really fun stuff. That battle pass is full of rich stuff, and some player favorites like the CQC and CQB, armor attachments with knives.
That
It's
is hot,
really,
man.
really cool. And again,
I'm creaming.
we also have two
Shouldn't have said
events
that, no.
going on with the winter update. The one in December is called Winter Contingency 2, and then in January we have the Joint Fire event.
Sorry,
I'm
Clayton, I'll
excited
turn
for
it up.
folks
I'll
to
turn it
jump
up.
in to start enjoying the new additions that are coming with the November update.
Campaign co-op has always been a big part of the Halo experience. Being able to play with your friends, do all sorts of cool and fun things together that you can't do in single player.
But no, split
With
screen
Halo
co-op. it's
Infinite, we've
anything.
made this much more expansive, wide open world, and with the release of Network Co-op, I'm just looking forward to people jumping in with their friends, exploring the world, having fun with our sandbox, just mixing it up and getting into that crazy, over-the-top Halo action in the campaign.
Whether you're playing single player or you're playing co-op with your friends, any progress made is saved. So it's not a case now where, you know, you and I are going to get together, we're going to play, and we're going to play your game.
What we're going to do
SCDs,
is
good
start
point.
everybody at the place where the furthest behind player was in their individual save file that they picked. Nobody misses any of the campaign. Nobody's breaking the sequence, and you're still getting to experience the full
I
story.
do like that
or-
though. The campaign
Objects are the
co-op.
same way. Collectibles, you know, data pads, even Spartan cores. So if you've collected a Spartan core, let's say, and I haven't, when we go to that Spartan core, it's still interactive. And any one of us can activate it to collect it. Those who haven't collected that particular Spartan core, they get it. And a fun little feature specifically regarding skulls is at the beginning of the fire team when you're setting it up, the set of skulls we'll have to choose from is all the skulls that everybody has brought. And so it's a bit of a bragging moment from you. You know, you can say, yeah, birthday party, that's mine. With moving to a semi-open world Halo game, we wanted to make it so that you have this ability to go explore, find things, go take on an outpost or a base or something like that, however you guys want to do it. You know, it's like, hey, you go take that tower, we're going to go take this tower, you know, and you can split up and do your stuff. But there is a limit because it is a co-op game, so it's not the idea that we're being put into
His
a
tag
world
says
that you all
Chad.
just go do your own game. The idea is to play together. That's the focus.
If you're in one of our interior maps, these are more of the linear, traditional Halo style levels. As you progress through the level, if someone in the fire team is too far behind, then they'll be brought up with the rest of the team. When you're out on the ring, what we have is a radius-based system.
We went to the largest base that we have in the game. And
Everyone that did
basically
the,
made
the
space
campaign co-op
double
flights
that.
basically knows
so you
all
have
this stuff.
tons of room to go
that
outside of
wasn't
that,
it,
come
of course.
back. Lots of room for aerial vehicles.
Unlike previous Halos, you don't lose your weapons when you die in this one. You respawn with the same stuff you had when you die. So there's really not a mechanical penalty other than the respawn time, and your teammates have to be safe to spawn on.
We're really diminishing sort of the,
No, I don't
the
mind that
domineering
actually, to be
nature
fair.
of the fire team leader, you know, because it is no longer the idea that we're playing the fire team leader's game. Everybody's playing their own games. Anybody can skip
I believe
a
so,
narrative
David.
sequence.
I believe so.
Anybody can pick up objects in the world. Anybody can trigger a mission replay, fast travel to a new location, trigger those kinds of things.
Mission replay is what
A
I'm
fun
most
one
excited
is
for.
when you open up the TAC map and you place a marker, anybody can turn that back off. Griefing is a very important aspect of co-op. You can kill each other. which can be fun as well. Load everybody up into a Razorback and then just drive off a cliff and giggle the whole time.
And then, of course, we've also got a bunch of new achievements, both for co-op and mission replay, that
This is also
emphasize
good.
either playing
New
together with
achievements is the
friends,
dub.
or in the case of the replay achievements, going back and revisiting parts of missions that you couldn't have visited before we had the mission
Yeah,
replay
I agree,
feature.
Brandon. I
One
agree.
of the achievements is basically you got to take out a certain number of enemies with a gravity hammer, hanging outside of a vehicle while you're doing it, which is pretty fun.
That's
The
actually
team
a
here
fun
at
achievement.
343, we've been working really hard on campaign co-op. We're excited to get it into your hands and see what you guys can come up with, see what kind of fun you get into. We call it chaosum because it's just awesome, the amount of chaos and just crazy stuff that you can do. And doing it together, it's just really, really fun.
Okay, more multiplayer stuff now.
As part of
Okay,
the free
Forge.
winter update, we're super excited to release the Forge Open Beta, our most powerful Forge tool yet.
Well, ever since Halo 3,
Yo.
Forge has been the way that we unlock all the creativity of our players. Allows them to jump in, make their own maps and modes, whole new experiences.
When Forge launched, it was a cool tool for the community to start playing with maps and having influence on maps where spawners were moving some objects around. It wasn't quite a fully robust tool set for building levels yet. And that's where it's kind of evolved to and then beyond. Now it's like its own little game editor.
With the release of the beta,
It-
we're
Halo
inviting
Infinite's
everyone
Forge
to
is really
participate
game
in
editor. It's
Forge. And the
ridiculous.
good news is, all the work that you do on your maps and modes and anything else inside of Forge, that's going to be saved and continue on.
Basically, how Forge works is you go into Forge and you place a bunch of different kind of objects to create a space where players can play in. And then you decorate it with different materials or colors, lights, VFX, and audio. And they can then save them, they can share them, and then play them with other players. Even if you're not intending to play Forge, Forge has a lot to offer you because all those players who are making stuff with Forge will be available to you, and so
Whole
you'll be able
soccer.
to create custom games and play that
Yeah, that
content with your
looks sick.
friends.
Our Forge system that people are going to experience with the winter update, it is at a whole other level. Like, there's nothing that we've done with Forge like this before, and the type of content that people are going to be able to make for Halo Infinite is insane.
In Halo Infinite Forge, we've increased the object count to around 7,000 objects. In Halo 5, for comparison, it was 1,600 objects.
Yeah,
As a forger,
that's crazy.
I think
That's
the
crazy.
thing that's going to surprise us a lot is be able to scale objects. Like, for example, like these objects look like these
Yeah,
massive
agreed,
pipes are
Claymores,
running
agreed.
underneath ground for this facility. It is literally just a small cable or a hose that he's scaled up and changed material on. I personally think scaling is going to be changing a lot of how these maps are going to be looking visually, and it's going to blur the line from a Forge map to a dev quality map.
I'm excited about a lot of things, but I think I'm most excited about the visual scripting language. You know, this is the deepest players have been able to get inside our code, our scripting language. Even if you're not familiar with visual scripting systems, it's really easy to get started, to start to recombine things.
You can drag nodes into your scripting space and draw out the events and the functions that you want to do in your map.
We've been able to get you a lot closer to the systems. We've got over 100 different nodes that I could only dream of.
That's essentially what the
Player in
Forge is
Halo
going to
5.
be, active
I'm
camo.
very, very excited to be able to offer these to players, like things that I wanted to do before.
Hey, Matt, you go, mate.
You know, finally we get to do them now.
You know, whether it was Griffball or Infection, a whole bunch of things that are now core to Halo, all came from mode work inside of Forge. And I think with the new visual scripting system, players are going to have the ability to do even cooler, more interesting things than they've had a chance to do in the past. That's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, Infection can come from Forge. It's been made already, so
The
we're
Forge
going to
launch
see
will
that
be
come.
supporting 6 canvases
very soon.
and moving forward, we'll be adding to canvases as we can. The canvas diversity we have is pretty fantastic. In fact, we have a player requested canvas, which is blank, which is just an empty canvas. So no matter what kind of experience you're trying to create, the canvas backdrop, well, we've got your back. We're super excited to
The
bring
canvas is still
NavMesh into Forge. NavMesh is basically data that Spartan bots rely on to navigate a map. This is the first time that bot support has appeared in Forge in the Halo series.
It always just blows me away, people's creativity, taking things that we've done and making them new again with their own imagination.
We've already seen a lot of amazing content being created by the community and our Forge Council.
It's super encouraging to already see before we've even released this what this thing is capable of and the amount of content that they're going to be able to create. It's it's kind of unstoppable.
The Forge Council is already making a wide variety of experiences. I've seen really amazing arena maps. I've seen crazy scripts. They are really pushing Forge.
Once Forge releases, we're really going to be watching what comes out, because we
Here
want
we
to
go.
find the cool,
Here we go.
the best of, right? And surface
Yes.
those things to players in any way we can. Or we
Yes.
can take those things and kind of put them up on a pedestal and inside of the rest of our game and kind of let the rest of the community play them. That's super cool, and that's really the heart and spirit of what Forge is. What people
So that's
should
gonna be
expect with
huge for
is that
Forge.
much like the rest of the game, it's just going to continue to grow and evolve as we add new game modes and new objects with Forge, or just, you know, in our suite of modes in general. We'll be bringing those things into Forge and adding some of that scripting functionality so that the players will have access to all that kind of stuff.
Forge is going to evolve based on what the community wants, right? We've already started a good dialogue with the Forge Council. They've given us some good feedback. Once Forge goes live, I'm super excited to hear what the community says, because that's going to be our North Star in terms of what Forge turns into. On behalf of the entire Forge team, we are so excited to see
custom modes and
what the community
rotations
makes with
is
Forge.
a massive thumb.
It's been a long journey,
That's gonna
and
be
we're
awesome.
excited to finally share this with you.
I think this is the start of a new part of the journey of Infinite, and where we
But
continue
it
to
needs to be
evolve as
done
a service, and how the game will continue to expand
well
alongside
and
the
quickly
community as
once
we
maps
keep
come out.
releasing new features and making the game crazier and more fun.
The Forge Open Beta is available on November 8th, along with Campaign Network Co-op and Mission Replay, and some great additions to our multiplayer experience. All part of the winter update.
Okay. I'm stunned. I thought they'd give us a bit more of like a deep dive in the
Player map?
into the battle class, but we know what is coming, right? It's essentially the Mark V security shoulders, CQC, CQB. There should be JFO. Probably the Hassock will probably go into the store because that was already released in the store. All the remaining shoulders, all that sort of stuff will be put into the battle pass, no doubt. Those shoulders, I forget what they're called, they'll go into it too. I thought we'd get a bit of a glimpse into it, so I'm a bit surprised by that, to be honest. But I will say the custom content towards the end, where 343 mentioned that they'll be putting them into rotations. That's
Linear
big.
map.
That's big.
We've been able to get you a lot closer to the systems. We've got over.
All came from mode work inside of
Finally, we get to do them.
So Unicheck, not Unicheck, Jesus Christ, Joseph Staten. I can't believe I did that. Joseph Staten. What he did there, he said to us that things like Infection, Griffball came from Forge, which is true. That is true. But the thing is, with Halo Infinite's Forge, players have already created those things. I haven't seen Griffball, but I have seen Infection made by Artifice, and it looks just like Infection. So it can be done with scripting. All you'll have to need is just get some people together to play it. So like during our game nights, we'll be 100% playing some modes like that on custom made maps for that mode. So it's gonna be things like that. If 343 can put that out into matchmaking, that'd be awesome. I just don't want to be waiting so long for things like Infection when people can create it in Forge. Match XP, so they did say, Nick, they did say with Match XP that the more you get, the more like the best you. Let me rephrase that. The better you perform in a match, the more match XP you will get. So you'll still get like match XP on how you perform in a match, but if you perform really well, you'll get more than usual. I probably did not explain that the best way, but yeah. Hey Nick, I'll see you go, man. Good to see you. W stream for you guys, give it up. Thank you, my man. Bro, your YouTuber slander video was absolutely fire recently. Just want to let you know that. I was hoping for Campaign AI and Forge. Yeah, so there's like a rumor that Flood AI are going to come in Season 4. That's just a rumor. Who knows if it's true. But yeah, right now, it's just not happening. I know Forge Lord, the 343 lead, he did say that the plan was to have... he did say that he's aware of the community request for AI. Just couldn't really comment on it just yet. So I feel like it's going to be something that we'll see eventually, just not right now. Cross-core, so if anyone wondering about cross-core, we've got drop pods during the winter update. I've got a funny feeling that they're going to just do it for the drop pods, keep the cross-core updates just for drop pods, as well as other stuff they do. Looked away for a second or so. Yeah, so the premiere itself, the video itself, only went for like 13 minutes. Yeah, it's 12 minutes 50 seconds. So essentially that. I'm curious to see what people are saying though. Damn, yeah, I'll be honest, I was expecting a bit more stuff in this, but the stuff that is here and what we've seen here, like Detachment, Argyle, I'm pretty excited for those maps. Forge, of course, looks great. They did not really go into the 30 tier battle pass. They did not go into that, to be totally honest. But I'm still, yeah, it was more so just a bit more of a deep dive into Forge, I guess, again. But it was decent. It was decent. Probably wasn't one of the best overviews they've done, to be honest. They've done better ones, but still, you know what? I'm still excited for it. Like the stuff they've shown here is good. I think it would be crazy to say that what they've shown here isn't good. Regardless, the biggest thing for the winter update is Forge. It is Forge. So I understand why they've kind of gone a lot into that in this video. That's a really cool map design. That's awesome. That looks like a Smash map or something. I don't know, unless I'm just tripping out. But yeah, I do like what they've done here. Scripting's gonna be crazy. What people can do with that, it's gonna be insane. Yeah, so I understand why they've done that. I just wish we got a bit of a glimpse into the items coming in that 30 tier pass. I guess they're just trying to keep that up, just so it's like, oh, you jump into the game, here's the pass, here's what you're getting. But yeah, that's right, no disappointing news, exactly right. Aiden from the Forge, how you going? 2 weeks until Forge. I'm sure you are absolutely buzzing, my man. I'm sure you're buzzing. But yeah, I can't wait for Forge. I do, regardless of what people think about the game right now, Forge is going to help it tremendously going forward. Seriously, like the Forge will help Halo Infinite so much. The Greek map looks great. Yeah, I agree. At least you didn't get disappointed. Yeah, you know what? The stuff that is coming, I'm excited for, guys. That's what I would say. The match XP, I'm actually very excited for match XP. So yeah, it's gonna be really good for that reason, just so you can actually start earning XP for how you're performing. Right, that's gonna be great. Let me see here. Yeah, they did a great job on that. Oh, I'm a big fan as well. There's a teleporter. They did mention there's a teleporter in Argyle, I believe it was. Argyle, no, maybe Detachment. I might be thinking of the wrong map. Yeah, in Detachment. So there's a teleporter on this map, which is awesome. We've not had a teleporter on a map for ages. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm hoping, guys, if anyone's a forger here, besides Infinite Forgers, make some maps with teleporters, please. So I just want to see more teleporter maps with teleporters. So, okay, so yeah, Craxton, the progression system, that's a big thing. A lot of people have been wondering about that. I have been wondering about that as well. The progression system, considering they haven't even mentioned it yet, and there's no mention of it in the roadmap, I'm going to say we may not even hear about that till Season 3, which is obviously a big shame. But at least now we've got match XP, so going through things like the Battle Pass will be super easy. You don't have to worry about just challenges, right? Like, goddamn. So that's at least a W. But yeah, if seasons so the seasons will be going to 3-month seasons when we get to March next year. So from March we'll have 3-month seasons, as long as everything is good with 343. Yeah, I honestly think this map looks dev made. Like, it looks like it's a dev made map, and I think what they said there is like the line will blur between, like, for Forge maps and dev made maps. So yeah, I'm happy about that, guys. Got to say. Will do. I'll cover live fire with invisible random teleporters. You asked for it. I'm down for that. I'll be hopping on that for sure. Season 4, yeah, probably Season 4. That might be a more realistic one. Season 4 should be good. I've seen a lot of leaks for that. Of course, not great to go into leaks and stuff like that. I know that, but yeah, sometimes you just can't not look, you know. I want to try forging this game, so if I ever make a map that doesn't look bad, I'll include teleporters. Hey, let's go, Truzzle. Let's go. Trust me, guys, I'm probably the worst forger you'll ever see in your life. But that sounds good, Truzzle. Please, let me know. Hey, Boom66 for the another $5, my man. I need you to cross your eyes, open your mouth slightly, tilt your head up, and look up. We're making a ghost creeping sticker. Alright, my man. Yo. Okay. What's that meme? The guy's like, no. Yo. Yeah, that was a bit of a fraudulent slip earlier. Jay says, interesting they made some mode called Soccer Pulse in the showcase. Soccer Pulse. Oh, yes. Yeah, that looked sick. That looked awesome. The, I know what you're talking about. That I got kind of excited seeing that. Cannot lie with you. Cannot even lie. It's somewhere here. It looked awesome. Come on, where are you? Is that back there? No. It's near here.
Already making a wide variety of experiences. I've seen really amazing arena maps.
I cannot find it.
Scripts. They are really pushing Forge.
Once Forge releases, we're really going to be watching what comes out.
Okay, I'm trying to.
We want to
lower this. I don't know. I'm trying to find where they said it. He didn't do it. I will. Boom 6. Hey, let's go, Mickey. $10, man. Thank you so much. I just watched the video. We're finally getting the full game. Another plus was that they finally let Joe have the ability to deliver good news in the video for once. Yes, they were like, you know what? Time to deliver some good news to the community. So finally, apparently I miss it. I am an idiot. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. Here we go. This is it. This is sick. But yeah, thank you so much for the $10, man. I do really appreciate that.
For Forge.
This looks sick. Repulse Soccer. See, I would play something like that for a game night. Would be so fun. Just having like everyone in for a fun session. That would be sick. God damn, yeah, because those things you can like bounce around. Those blue balls. Because I did try Forge and I pulled that thing out once, and yeah, you can do a lot with that. That one looks sick too. Yeah, a lot of what they showed here, like some of the Forge creations, really awesome. Ghost punter small shot. My man, Jesus. I wouldn't say the full game yet, Mickey. Yeah, we still got a. Yeah, we that's a good point. We do have a bit of a ways to go still, Hollow. I do agree. But this is still good news, good stuff that is coming. So like the stuff that we're seeing with this update, with this winter update, is all W's. I can't think of anything that's bad about it. It is going to be Halo Infinite's largest update since the game launched, essentially. So yeah, I mean that's just what I'm thinking about right now. Heroic Ego, man. Soccer Pulse one of my faves. Yeah, I assume you're talking about the oh no, you're talking about that one. The covert one flag mode, the one I spoke about here. I do think this one's going to be a lot of fun. So, one team has active camo, and the other team's got threat sensors. That sounds fun. Like a cat and mouse game type. Cat and mouse game type, as they said.
Full of really fun stuff.
Sounds sick.
Battle Pass is full of Reach stuff, and some player favorites like
the Reach spawns look fantastic. They really do look good. Seriously, can't stop looking at them. Let me see here. Hey Frankie, going recap please. Trying to catch up. Missed most of the stream. Not a problem, mate. So essentially, they just showed everything that's coming for us next month with the winter update. So as you know, we got Forge. We got 2 new maps, Argyle and Detachment, which are these ones right here.
Well, Detachment has
so that's Detachment.
There are
Yeah.
two
So that's Argyle.
arena maps. One's called Argyle. and one's called.
And then the other one that's coming is
Detachment.
Detachment.
Has the first
Our goal will be an arena map, for anyone wondering, by the way, I forgot to say that. Will be not arena map, a ranked arena map. So we'll go into ranked straight away. And I believe Detachment won't be because it's got a teleporter, but that's a cool fact about it. It's got a teleporter. So yeah, very excited for that. Then we've got the new game mode, Covert One Flag.
Really
Essentially, with this game mode,
System.
one team
It gives
spawns
them
with active
points,
camos,
XP points,
the other
or
team
just
spawns
playing
with
match
threat
XP
sensors,
system
and it's basically
matches
just
with
like
players
cat and
who
mouse
play.
game type.
As you're playing matches, you get XP.
I see Armstrong's here, man. Have a good one, bro.
Bonus XP.
And essentially, yeah, it sounds like a really fun game type.
It's like,
Um,
And
Probably something that you could have made in Forge, if I'm being honest, but still, really fun game type. I like the sound of it. I'm keen for it. Then, of course, I spoke about campaign network co-op, campaign mission replay. Excited for that stuff. Looks awesome. Mission replay, I'm probably more excited about because I actually did not play. A lot of the time that I wanted to play Halo Infinite's campaign or like replay it, I just wanted to play like select missions and I couldn't. We couldn't. So being able to do that is sick. So I'm excited to get that and play bits of the campaign again. Then of course Forge, they spoke about scripting, stuff that people created already with it. Like this guy
be
made
available to
Repulsor
you,
Soccer.
so you'll be able to create custom games
Right.
and play that
Some
content.
sick stuff already made by the
our
community. So
Forge system that people are
yeah, and
experiencing
that's
with
and then
it.
of course the Forge canvases.
Supporting 6 canvases,
And they look
moving
beautiful.
Forward, we'll be adding to canvases as we can. The canvas diversity we have is pretty fantastic. In fact, we have a player requested canvas, which is
But
one,
essentially,
which is just
but
any
essentially that's
canvas.
it.
So no matter
That's pretty much just the run through of what they spoke about here. We didn't get a deep dive into the 30 tier battle pass, which is a bit of a shame. I cannot lie, but I feel like they're just waiting as that, just keeping that as like the back pocket thing where once players load into the game, they'll be seeing like what's in that battle pass. I also hope to see something being given into like the weekly rewards. I would not mind if there was some things placed as a weekly reward. I'd be totally okay with that. But yeah, we'll have to see what they do with all of that. Yeah, Forge really is coming. Yes, there is no more delays. People thought it would happen. There are no more delays. Thank the love of God. Yeah, I'm excited for the new maps though. Golden Brawler, I'm in a spot where I think that's all cool, but why are things like one gun, one equipment being held back for months? Very good point. I've heard there are some extra bugs with the bandit rifle, but of course, yeah, we've seen it working. We've seen the shit. What's the I've actually forgotten what it's called. The smoke grenade thing. I have forgotten what it's called. Shroud screen. The shroud screen. There we go. God damn it, I'm an idiot. The shroud screen. Yeah, things like that. They look ready to go. But I feel like season 3 is going to be like a massive like hurrah resurgence of the game, I guess, from 343's end. Because that's the start of 3 month seasons, and that's really essentially we can say that's when the game essentially is like actually launching. If you want to call it that, you don't have to call it that. That's just what I'm thinking about. But yeah, that's just unfortunately that's just the way it is. But I'm excited for Forge. Forge is going to help the game tremendously going forward. Getting stuff into matchmaking, as they said here, or at least like having stuff in a rotation, custom maps, custom nodes. That's sick. I really hope they can be proactive about that and getting community stuff into the game, because that will keep the game alive and pumping up until season 3 and onwards. Atrovesta just said here, 100% making sure Crash Up Derby, Toilet Jump Rope, etc. will be made. That sounds sick. 100% we will be playing those in a game night. Reload, please go to read my comment. I will read it. I will read it now. I've always been more of a ranked player, but in Halo 5 I tried to make a map and mode called Modern Mayhem with combined weapons, and now this Forge, I might have to learn the ins and out of Forge. Yeah, I mean with scripting you still may be able to do that again. Possibly, but yeah, you should still be able to do that, which will be quite nice. Hey, I just totally missed this. Zicken Gaming, thank you so much for the $20, my man. I've been losing interest in Infinite, but this is very exciting, not gonna lie. I agree with you, and I think a lot of people have been as well, rightly so, that's fair, totally understandable. But this is something that's positive. This is something that's good. We've all needed something good for a while, and this winter update will be that for a lot of us. It has to be said that for a lot of Halo fans out there, they're still probably not going to return to the game until there's just a lot more stuff out into the game. But as I said, with Forge, if 343 can capitalize on what the community create, they can put a lot of that stuff out into the game. So yeah, I as I said before, I said again, I think Forge will truly change this game going forward, and it should really only just be up from here. That's what I think. But thank you so much for the $20, man. Really, really appreciate you. Hey, see you, Sergeant Phoenix. See you, mate. Hey, H, how you going, mate? Yeah, new achievements. That's a sick one. Shroud screen. Thank you, guys. I'm so behind on the chat. Thank you so much. You guys are helping me out. Surprise shop infection on the 31st. Could you imagine? No, so Formula, this, what do you call it? The winter update releases November 8th. This was just the overview and what exactly was coming with this. But yeah, unfortunately not. I wish, man. But that's only a couple of weeks now, I think. Yeah, a couple of weeks away, so I'm very excited for that. Custom games channel. They will be. That's a great idea. Abishketh. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, mate. They will be. I'll have to create that. I'll talk to my mods about that. But yes, absolutely. Are those Forge Council creations being put into matchmaking? Not too sure about that, Baggy. But that would be awesome if we saw that happen. So yeah, I'm not too sure, unfortunately. But fingers crossed. As I told my friends, what's here is great. That's not the issue I have. The issue is what's not here and how long it's taken them to get it here. Yeah, that's fair. It is. It has taken them quite a while to get stuff going, and it still will be after this season. But yeah, at least we're getting somewhere with Forge. Forge is going to be the biggest thing here. If there is no operator helmet, I will cry. Oh, Jeff, yeah, I really hope there is one for you. Hi, Baggy, how you going, man? Yeah, and EOD. I feel so sorry for a lot of you guys that are hoping EOD, pilot, operator. Yeah, I'd love to see all of those, but yeah, just not too sure, honestly. All very much love from Brizzy. Hey, nice, man. Let's go. Big ups. So yeah, as Oz says there, uncommon 343 dub. Essentially, right. This is uncommon 343 dub, but we're moving. We're happy about that. Nathaniel, Mr. FootedGhost, how many seasons do you think Halo Infinite will have in its lifespan? I honestly think we'll see. So season 3 will be the start of 3-month seasons. After that, I think the game will continue to stay alive for a couple of years. So maybe we'll get to 8 seasons if we're lucky. I don't know. It really all depends on what 343 do. It really depends. I'm gonna say 8. I don't think we'll get to 10. We could get to 10, but I feel 8 or 9 is where we'll see it end. We'll see though. We'll see. It all depends on what the future of Halo holds. Are they going to do Halo the Endless, or are they going to continue? Are they going to do Halo the Endless with Halo Infinite, have it in the same game? If so, we'll probably go past 10 seasons. If it's a totally new experience, then yeah, probably 8 seasons. I do think sketchy. There will be forgeable AI next year, maybe midway through next year we'll see that. It's definitely something that I think they're actively working on. They know we've been asking about it. So yeah, we'll have to just wait and see if we get it, I guess. but fingers crossed, man. If military police isn't in the past, then I suppose I'll settle for the Mark 5, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for you if the police helmet's not there. But the Mark 5 in this game, what they've even teased here, it's just fucking beautiful, isn't it? It's just beautiful. If I can get the... Where is it? Here we go. That. Stunning. Looks so good. In that orange, it looks nice. But, I mean, yeah, CQB looks great too. But Mark 5, nothing beats it, does it? Nothing beats it. Um, when the winter update starts, does that scrap the season 2 battle pass? No. So the season 2 battle pass, because you've bought it, that stays permanently. That won't disappear. I think you can choose like what pass you want to work on. So the winter update pass, you'll probably start on that. But if you want to still earn the rest of your season 2 items, then you can just click on that like from the menu screen. But yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, you won't lose your progress at all or lose the pass, which is at least that's a good thing. Nick, what you say on the engine change? I don't see it. I honestly don't see it happening. But then again, I know Sean has got a lot of stuff right in the past, and I like Sean. He's a good mate of mine, so it could potentially happen. I hope it doesn't though. I'll be honest. I hope it doesn't, because yeah, Unreal, it could play different on Unreal, and yeah. Who knows? What are your thoughts on playable elites? I think I think there's I miss them. I didn't use them as much in Halo Reach and Halo 3, but a lot of people did. Like, there's a big fan base out there in Halo, that love playing as an elite. And I think you need to cater to them as well, So I think, like, any Halo game going forward, there needs to be an elite, playable elites. I was going to say elite core, but playable elites. There has to be. Or at least, like, another faction, like a Brutes or something. That'd be sick. So, yeah, we'll have to... I mean, we could still see playable elites come in Halo Infinite. Like, that was... I remember Sketch spoke about that a while ago. And it's something that they were thinking about for the future. But, yeah... The Mark 5 Spartan is female. Check the torso. Nothing wrong with that, man. Just a clarification. No, not a problem. Caboose. But yeah, I love playable elites. Like, even though I wouldn't rock them as much, I still think they should be in the game. They need to come to the game, 100%. Save the warts. The new game mode should have been Spartans versus elites. Yeah, that would have been nice. That could have been nice. Just talking about that, I miss Invasion so much. Yeah, MCC, that's true. That's a good point. I know you can have like a blend of like, Unreal and what we've got already, like Space Engine. And we could see that where like the UI becomes like Unreal and the game is still the same engine, but who knows? Vanity, female bodies incoming. Honestly, I don't remember in Halo Infinite if they were able to do that with the female bodies. So, like, if they were able to do like the different body sizes, because I know a lot of females complained about that because they couldn't like make themselves look like a female. It was just like thick, not so thick, and then kind of thick, and maybe not even that thick. Yeah, anyway, I won't go into that. God damn it. Genuine questions. Why were the Halo 5 Spartans so thick? Alrighty, let's keep going. KFC, what's going on? Anything on Match XP? Yes, I'll actually try to find it for you. But they did talk about Match XP. Finally, which is good. Just glad to be...
Player favorites like the CQC and CQB.
Glad to have Match XP. Okay, it's before here.
That gives them points, XP points.
Yeah, here we go.
One of the biggest pieces of feedback that we've gotten since we launched is that people really want a system that gives them points, XP points, for just playing the game.
So
the
Match
XP system actually rewards players for
You've
playing.
pointed
As you're playing
box.
matches, you get XP. If you win, you get a little bit of bonus XP. If you perform well, you get a little bit of bonus XP.
So the better you
trying
perform,
to tune that system
the more XP
so
you
that it
get,
actually
right? That's
gets
how
you
it should
moving
work.
to the
I
battle
like
pass
it.
A lot
Finally
quicker
getting
than
it.
we have in the past.
Finally.
The winter update has a 30-tier free battle pass that is full of really fun stuff.
Right, so that Match XP that we're going to get is going to help you progress through that winter battle pass. But I believe it's going to be the same case as the first season and second season battle pass, where it will be available forever. I don't think they're going to remove it because that wouldn't make too much sense, especially when this is like Reach items that everyone loves. If they like made it temporary, that'd be so bad. But I don't think that's what they're going to do with that. People just want Spartan Master Burger, 300 subs to 26k. Hey, that's That's so true. Hey, guys, we are so close to 26,000 subs. If there are any of you guys here watching the stream, any of you guys having a good time and you haven't subscribed yet, please help me out. And click that button below or up top. I don't even know where it is these days. Just they move it all the time. Yeah. I mean, I try to post a lot of Halo content, and of course, I'll be doing game nights when Forge releases. So if you guys want to be a part of that, feel free to subscribe and possibly join the Discord as well. I've got the link for that in my description of the stream. But yeah, I still have like over 150 people in here, so that's awesome, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It means a lot to me, really does. Manex shocked players wanted match XP. They're like, they really wanted this, eh? They really wanted this. They want the friggin' wire. I'm just glad we're getting it. It took them a while, too long to say the least, but we're getting it. To the developer from the beginning of the video, the same one that said Halo is at its core a competitive experience. That's right, it was him, yeah. Sean, continue to seek Smug2. He said it's free 4 times. He was probably told to say it was free. It's free. He probably got told to say that. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Weighted progression system for social untracked games. So we are kind of getting that, but not like a true progression system where it's like, you've got the ranks. We are still missing that. We are still missing a ranked progression system. Right now, what they've done here with the match XP is that the more matches you play and the better you perform in a match, it's going to help you like unlock the items in the battle pass. So you don't have to worry about challenges or just worry about challenges. It's also the match XP. So if you just want to be playing the game, playing Halo Infinite, you can still rank up. So yeah, essentially, yeah, which is a dub. It took him a while. But it's a dub. Join the best Halo Discord. That's it. Hey, she said she was level 18. How you going, man? How's the update? Honestly, pretty decent. They didn't really cover that much in the winter update overview here. A lot of the stuff they did cover is great. There's nothing bad here whatsoever. So I'd say it's a W for sure. Compared to like all the other stuff that 343 released, like it's a W for sure. And Forge has me so hyped. So I can't wait for Forge, and I can't wait to get my Mark 5. So yeah. It should be good. I'm excited. Like, I know I'll be playing this a lot when the winter update releases. I'm not playing Halo Infinite as much these days, but winter update releases, Forge, testing out what people create. I can't wait for that. Reach had the best progression. I actually do agree with you. Some people will disagree there and say it was too long to get to like Inheritor, but I agree. The slot machine, not even the slot machine, just the way like you saw your credits and your XP come to you. It was just sick. Seeing the credits like every game, it was just like that. Not only the sense of achievement, but it just made you want to play in more matches. So it was really smart system. Halo 4 had best progression. I actually don't remember too much of Halo 4's progression, but I believe it was actually pretty good though. Reached the best customization. Agreed. In short, we are getting a basic form of progression-based XP, but no progression system yet. Exactly. Progression system, I'd say, guys, we're going to see that next year, I reckon season 4 we'll see it, probably. We haven't seen it on the roadmap for season 3, so I wouldn't expect it then. But and considering they're going to like kind of relaunch this game, soft relaunch this game next year, that makes sense to me. But at least we can get these items now for just playing the game. And the better you play in a match, the more XP you'll get, which is sick. So I'm happy about that. Took them a while, but I'm happy with that. Halo 4 is XP based, yeah, that's right. SR, yeah, the Spartan rank system. Potato, love it. Yeah, Halo Reach had that COD 4 type of dopamine hit you when your numbers went up. Yeah, exactly. That was the. I honestly don't think anything like would beat that. Like you finish the game and you just see that and you rank up. And your Spartan would move with the new rank. That shit was chef's kiss. That was great. Halo Reach had good custom games. Had great custom games. I would say a lot of the Forge maps were very like similar in look because of the like everything just looked grey. But I still love it. Still love the Forge. I want achievement-based armor pieces. Yeah, local salmon. I feel ya. I kind of wish they made some of the reach items like earnable just by like playing the campaign like on legendary or lasso. That would have been nice. I think not having achievement based armor or like just armor earned for like completing legendary lasso is a bit of a miss. Because every other Halo game has had that. So yeah, I think that would have been a nice thing to see. Can you only get the pieces if you bought the Season 1 Battle Pass? No, it's free for everybody. So you also get, if anyone wondering, they didn't mention it in this video actually, but you do get the Mark 5 armor core for free. So anyone that hasn't bought that yet or hasn't paid for the Season 1 Battle Pass, you get that armor core for free. So all the items you get in the 30 tier pass, you can just apply them, and that's it. I miss getting Xbox Avatar clothes when you got chip and so yes, yeah. But yeah, no, local summon. That's a big point actually. Yeah, achievement based armor. I hope we see that again someday down the line. I really hope we see that. Based. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited for sure, and I did say I will go back into the campaign because of mission replay and co-op to replay it. Like when I first played the campaign, I actually really enjoyed it, but it's crazy now. Like whenever I see anyone talk about the campaign, it's always just negativity, and there's a lot of stuff to be, a lot of stuff that's valid with it. Like the same biome all the time, and like a lot of the similar levels with the Forerunner landscapes and environments. But I still really enjoyed the campaign when I first played it. So I need to play it again and then see if my opinion has changed. I'll be very curious to see if my opinion has changed in the campaign, because I really have not played it top to bottom. Start to finish since the game launched. Armor for completing challenges would be awesome too. But yeah, doubt it, unfortunately. Hey, at least I can get my cookery knife. Yes, finally. I can't wait to get the reach knives and the shoulder pads. They were so sick. They were just unmatched, and nothing in Halo Infinite still comes close to that. So I'm excited to get all those. Ghost, if you could get something from any Halo game put into Halo Infinite that you feel like not a lot of people have mentioned, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. I'd say I'd love for the Spectre to return from Halo 2. I just feel like it's basically like the Covenant version of the Warthog, and just a banished version of that, where it's red and it's got steel bits on it with war paint. That'd be sick, and I feel like the Spectre would kind of work in Halo Infinite. But that's just a vehicle. The plasma rifle, I guess. I'd probably either Spectre or plasma rifle. Plasma rifle is one of my favorite Halo weapons of all time, still is, and the fact that we haven't seen it in a official Halo game, like in a campaign, all that sort of stuff, since Halo Reach is mental. 343 did release it in Halo 5 with the multiplayer, like later on, but that was the brute plasma rifle, and it wasn't really like it was still great, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the same thing, and I just feel like the plasma rifle will just slap in Halo Infinite. There is room for it in the sandbox, like there really is. If they give it back its stun capability from Halo Combat Evolved, it would be really nice. Because remember, like the Pulse Carbine, I see a lot of people comparing it to it. It's totally different. Pulse Carbine does a different role, has a different purpose. So there is still room for a plasma rifle to return. Coffee lover, we do need a career rank for long-term health of the game. I fully agree. I don't think the game will die thanks to like stuff that's coming out, but I do think having a career rank like at launch would have done so much good for the game. Really would have. But it also does show you how behind they were then. Next year, Cursed, I reckon next year is going to be pretty solid for us. That's what I think. They need to buff the Banshee. I made a video on this. Trust me, guys. Like the Banshee for Halo Infinite is still awful. It needs to be buffed. So I'm hoping with the winter update, they didn't say any sandbox changes here, But I do think we'll see some like tweaking to the weapon sandbox, vehicle sandbox. Hopefully the Banshee is getting a major buff because it is just dreadful. In my honest opinion, it is dreadful. You could get 2 pebbles and just knock it out of the sky, and that's it. It's that weak, seriously. And you could scrape the ground as you're flying, and it will die straight away. It's really bad for a Banshee. That's supposed to be like this major threat in the air. If you see a Banshee coming towards you, you're like, fuck, shit. In Halo Infinite, you're like, good, come towards me, I'm gonna kill you, because the Banshee just ain't it in Halo Infinite. It really is not. And I hate to say it because I love the Banshee. I will say the Ghost is perfect though. The Ghost is my favorite vehicle, and I mean obviously, but it's just, I think it's perfectly done in Halo Infinite. Like it's I mean I do see some people say it's overpowered, but I still love using it. Maybe because it is a bit overpowered. I don't know. It feels great to use though. The fuel rod cannon, yeah, that is actually in the files for Halo Infinite, believe it or not. So I'd love to see that return in like Season 4, Season 5. That would be sick. That would be sick. I think after a month of the winter update being out, people will probably get bored. You're probably right, Skeptic. If the new events are good, then that would be good, keeping us tied over. I guess at that point, January, February, before Season 3, January, February, 343 need to be putting out the community content into matchmaking. If they do that, then people will come back. People like myself will come back to play it. I'm telling you right now. But we'll see. We'll see. They need to be smart about it. They need to be proactive, getting community stuff out into the game. They did say though here, I will repeat this bit here, guys, because they did say something pretty interesting about the community content and Forge. Let's see here.
Already seen a lot of amazing content being created by the community and our Forge Council.
It's super encouraging to already see before we've even released this what this thing is capable of, and the amount of content that they're going to be able to create. It's kind of unstoppable.
The Forge Council is already making a wide variety of experiences. I've seen really amazing arena maps. I've seen crazy scripts. They are really pushing Forge.
Once Forge releases, we're really going to be watching what comes out, because we want to find the cool, the best of, right? And surface those things to players in any way we can. The more we can take those things and kind of put them up on a pedestal and inside of the rest of our game and kind of let the rest of the community play them, that's super cool. And that's really the heart and spirit of what Forge is.
So that bit there is actually massive. Like, I feel like a lot of people might have brushed over this, but that bit there is huge. The fact that they're going to pick out select stuff built by the community is awesome. That is awesome. Take that out and let us play it in matchmaking. Do that, and I guarantee you, if they can like have a rotation going of just best community made content, I reckon we'll be set until Season 3. I know it sounds crazy, and there's a lot of stuff they have to do as well, but being able to like just play fresh Halo Infinite experiences like every so few weeks is going to be pretty nice, because you know. Halo Infinite's Forge isn't out yet. It's just been leaked, and the leaked version of it that people have been creating stuff on and using it, like they've made some crazy stuff already. Like they really have. So, the interesting, as Chris said there, how is the community going to pick it? So, is 343 just going to, you know, go off what they see on YouTube, Twitter, what they get sent, or is it going to be like a we vote for it, like we vote for this person to get their map in? Or, you know, that would be kind of cool. Like a community vote would be sick. But yeah, I just hope they need to be smart about it. However they do it. But at least I'm really happy that the best community made stuff is going to get out into the game. That is awesome. That's awesome. I know Action Sack is going to be primarily, if not fully, community based content, which is sick. But I was under the impression that wouldn't be coming till, you know, early next year. If they can get this, like, if we can get to December or even like late November and have like a Forge-based playlist where it's just like you play Forge map creations, or like the best community content, that would be awesome. Oh, yeah, that's a good. Okay, so Holo has said a good point here. Do note that they didn't say these community experiences we put into matchmaking. He said they'd highlight them and show them off just to be sure to temper your expectations. No, that's a good point. But I'm under the impression when they say highlight them, that's going to be like matchmaking. The only other way the only other way they could highlight them is by like a blog post, but that's not the same thing, is it? That's not really the same thing. I'd say you are probably right though to just temper your expectations there, but I feel like if they're not going to be put into matchmaking as like a playlist, like a separate playlist, I think I'd be quite baffled by that, to be honest. But we do know there's a file share system, so look, I don't think it. No, because I reckon he would have said it's going to be like, you know, easy to obtain from file share, or, you know, we've got a good file sharing system in place to get these maps. The way he said they're going to like handpick them, that kind of like leans and suggests to me that it's going to be for matchmaking, even though he didn't say it. But I do understand I do understand being cautious, so that's understandable. Yeah, Forge. I will say this, at least one great thing they did to like that 343 did with Forge, like Halo Infinite's Forge will not be that hard to get into because we've got 4 Forge fundamental videos that players can just watch any time to learn how to do scripting, building, lighting, audio, etc. And like I'm someone who's, as I said in my video recently, but I'm someone who's awful at Forge, and I've always been awful at Forge. But I still have watched those videos, and I kind of know like the general gist of what is happening with Halo Infinite's Forge. So you know, that's the good thing about those Forge fundamental videos, right? So you can watch them and get comfortable with the game mode with Forge. Halo 5's Forge was so tricky to get into, and I couldn't even understand it to a point where like I just didn't do it. Halo Infinite's, I've actually played it, and it's fantastic. It really, to do basic stuff like changing just like the setting of or just changing how the map feels, like the color of it, the sun position, all that sort of stuff. Like, it's so simple. It really is so simple. So yeah, stuff like that is good. Yeah, as Bannon said there, they already said Action Stack will have Forge modes, which is, that is definitely a dub. But yeah, I think that's not going to arrive until like early next year, if I'm honest. That's when I'm expecting that. With nothing burger off a stream, all they did was say what's already been said, but a little faster. You're not wrong. They did just say what's been coming. I was expecting a bit more of a deep dive into stuff. We did get a closer look at like the Forge again, and a bit more on the campaign side of stuff and the new maps. But I will say this. I actually think this was actually a bit of like a W update, because all the stuff here is good. I just wish we saw more. So Cognino, I know what you mean. Like, I was expecting to see the 30-tier battle pass. I was expecting to see that today. But regardless, I'm still excited by all the content that's coming. It's definitely a W compared to all the other shit we've got for this game, or recently at least. So yeah, I'm keen for it. I'm just excited to try the new maps, see how the teleporter plays on that new map, and go from there. If Halo 3 is getting new updates, maybe they can save Infinite in a day. Jesus. Things are starting to look much better. Finally some, Federico, agreed. They're starting to look much better. It's just taken ages to get to this point. But yeah, Epic, it blows my mind they won't have Forge maps and matchmaking at launch. That was something I was hoping for, like the Forge Council maps. That's what I was hoping to see. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. I've left this guy. I've left
Find the cool, the
man on a
best
bad
of.
frame there. But yeah, unfortunately, that's still going to be the case. But they did kind of tease that they're going to put them into matchmaking. They didn't outright say that they're going to be put into matchmaking, but at some point they're going to be handpicking community content, the best community content, and making it available to all of us. So I do. So yeah. I understand what you mean though. It's a shame they're not like going to be available at launch, like some of those maps made by the Forge Council. But if they can be smart about it and get stuff out into matchmaking for us, then that should be good. That should be good. That's the most important thing they have to do. If they can do that, if they can do that, then the wait for season 3 won't be that bad at all. But we'll see. Straight up dub. Teaser update. Yeah, so because we're still like 2 weeks away, guys, essentially, or a little bit more than 2 weeks away from this update, expect to see and hear a lot more about it as we get closer. So I didn't think about that too much, but yeah, we will see a lot more stuff. Maybe like there could be like some promotional stuff as well, like a trailer, full on drop for it. We'll see. I reckon we'll see something like that. Hollow, you may have to get rid of that fucking the Tinder dating site. Oh god, they happen on like every Halo stream. It's ridiculous. My god. I just wanted one extra. Hang on. One surprise for our troubles. Yeah. I feel ya. The update's going to come with a bunch of requested features. Yeah, like Match XP is a big one. It's taken them ages, but I'm very happy about Match XP. Just getting that out into the game is good. At least it's dropping before MW2. Yeah, there needs to be matchmaking. I agree, Potato. I agree. Yeah. I said Siduri. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm so sorry. I'd say Aya. I agree. I was kind of hoping they were going to surprise us with Infection on Halloween, but unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately not. Dear Lord, every stream. It happens every stream. It's all good. I think you're dreaming they probably are not at seasonality yet. I mean, they said they were in seasonality. No, so they're not going to be into that until season 3. So they have confirmed that for us, that season 3 onwards will be like 3-month seasons, and they're going to be looking a lot better. They're looking a lot better, like in terms of like putting content out to the game. But yeah, it has taken them a while. Halo 5 is literally Tinder for the... I'll be honest, I have seen some crazy stuff on Halo 5, and I remember some people made like strip club like game sessions in the custom game browser. So you just open up custom game browser just to play something fun, and up you'd see this freaking this strip, and it was populated like you'd hop into it, and it's just like it was like full on 12 players just mucking around, and it's hilarious. But yeah, the custom game browsers are always interesting. Always interesting. You don't hear people with this, yeah. I mean, I've had those sorts for ages, to be fair, but I think, yeah. Thanks, man. I mean, it's still, I believe it's still like somewhat high on the Xbox chart. Jameer, that's from what I've seen. I don't know if it's still millions, but I'd say there's still like a lot more than we think. I wouldn't just go off Steam. Because the biggest issue with Steam is that Halo Infinite's not really PC optimized. So it's not one of those things where, you know, like, I don't know, I wouldn't really say that's the like a good resemblance of like the population for the game, because unfortunately it's not well optimized for PC. It just isn't. They still need to work on that, and until they do, not many people will be playing on PC. And if you do, you've got a fucking beast of a PC, probably. Sora's Club, wow. Getting PTSD from this. Who does map in Halo 5? Called The Wall. You definitely played a lot, didn't you? No, kid. God. I mean, yeah, like Halo is primarily an Xbox game. It always will be, and it's just it's going to have majority of its population on Xbox. I'd say like 99% of the players are on Xbox, 100%. MW2 dropping soon. I've heard a lot of bad things about it, but we'll see. I may or may not buy it. We'll see. Maybe might just get it for the campaign, but the multiplayer just doesn't really interest me anymore. The old CODs were like MW2, the original one, MW3, Black Ops 2. They were interesting and fun, and I'd often play them alongside Halo. But yeah, the new CODs just aren't it, in my honest opinion. Halo 3, Halo Reach with the GOAT. Agreed. 'Cause, 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 Agre Shizu, we'll have to see what they select, I guess, man. There's a lot of fun stuff that people will be able to create with it. That's all I can say. So we'll see. It just has to be good stuff they put out. I play on PC. I played Halo on Xbox up until mid-late last year. I only have a second controller. I mean, I'm sure it'd be interesting playing on PC, doing mouse and keyboard for Halo. If Halo ever does come to PlayStation, I'm selling my Xbox, buying a PC, and playing Fortnite again. Jesus Christ. Custom games would finally be nice though. Yeah. What is crazy, like a lot of stuff that is ready to go is coming out in Season 3. They are hoarding off some content like VIP, Escalation Slayer, stuff that we've played in our game nights, which is ridiculous. But yeah, it's yeah. Well, what can you say? I understand why they're doing it. I just wish they weren't, but I understand why. Anyway, guys, we are super close to 200 likes on the stream. I'd love to get it before we end it tonight. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that are hanging here with me tonight or this morning for some of you guys in America. But yeah, 200 likes on the stream. If you haven't liked the stream already, just that'd be helping your boy out big time. Only if you're enjoying, of course. If you're not, then that's totally fine. But yeah, just to summarize, I'll say it again. Like, this winter update will be a W for the game going forward. A lot of this stuff should have been here at launch, 100%. Fully agree with that. But it's still going to be a pretty successful update for the most part. Everything in here is a W. There's nothing I can say that's bad here at all. But again, should have been here at launch. But I'm still happy with it coming to the game now. The match XP is a big thing. Just finally happy to have that. The new maps look great. And I'm not most excited, but I'm very, very excited for the 30 tier battle pass with the Mark V. Just a shame we didn't get a closer look at what's in that battle pass. That's what I was hoping to see today as well, alongside everything else they showed. But yeah, it's currently it's 3:13 a.m. for me as well, man. I feel that. But I wanted to stream and talk with you guys, see what your reactions are with all of this stuff. But yeah, what game modes are you keen for when Forge releases? So, when an infection, Griff Ball, the basics like that really. When people just start making those. What else is there? Things like I'd say like some real Forge modes and Forge maps. I love some race game modes. If anyone remembers Halo from Halo 3, where you got the sniper and you got to try and like race around, get to that checkpoint to survive, stuff like that. Castle Wars. I love Castle Wars. I'd love to get into that again. So yeah, I mean, I assume a lot of people will be creating these things. So I'm hoping like once someone creates like Castle Wars, I'm hoping 343 can like get that out as like a weekly mode. That would be the right way to do it as we get up into season 3. As you can tell, the longer this stream is going on, I'm fumbling my words. I can't talk. I'm running no sleep. I'm actually probably going to wake up in 3 hours to watch Manchester United. I will, as bad as that is. I probably will be. Drake, when are we going to get Firefight? Firefight. Can't talk about that. All I know is that we're going to get Extraction soon, and that's going to be like a PvE game mode, as well as a PvP game mode, where you've got you'll be versing Banished on multiplayer maps, and apparently that's gonna be quite fun. It should be like a make-up for Firefight temporarily when we get that in Season 4. But yeah, I feel ya. We do need a PvE mode for this game so badly. Yeah, Kelly. Halo 4 was good arcadey fun. It's different, but adds nice variety in MCC, I think. Yeah, agreed. Hey, Chronicle Indie. How you doing? Good to see ya. Daylight savings. Yeah, 214 here. Nice. Oh yes, Jenga in Halo Infinite. When? Oh my god, I'd be playing the crap out of that. I love that. And I'm sure I love it in Halo Infinite as well. Imagine playing that with like repulsors and you could knock off other people. That would be sick. That would be sick. Or like have a grapple and you can like stay alive using the grapple. I don't know. Or maybe that would be too easy. That'd be too easy. Repulsors sounds fun though. That sounds fun. The Mario Kart stuff people have made looks crazy. Yeah, the race is awesome in Halo. I'm excited for that. Fire Team Ghost when. Do Kane 23 is going to explode once we get race? Absolutely he will. Cost Wars is like being a complicated relationship. You love it, but at the same time you hate it at the same time. I feel that, Drake. I feel that. I feel that, man. Floyd, FootedGhost Rule 1, sent up this late. Good looks. You're a legend, Floyd. Thank you, my man. Thank you, man. To be fair, all of you guys are here with me, so you know I appreciate you guys hanging out. It means a lot. I am Aussie. Yes, I'm Australian. From Sydney. Poor guy. Yeah, extraction on the BTB maps would be nice. Agreed. Good morning, you crazy bastard. Do you think they're going to add playable elites at all? I do think they will, Jar, but probably not for another year or two. Right now, it's probably like so far down the list for 343 and what they need to get out into the game, to be honest. But yeah, eventually. Imagine they get the announcer to say Jenga survive the blocks. You know what? These days that would be possible, or you know you could maybe add it in yourself if you just got Jeff Stiles to say it, because he does it with his own cameo, so technically you can get him to say it. So that's I could see them pushing playable brutes. Yeah, playable brutes could happen as well actually because of the banished theme. That could be, and that I'd be kind of down for that to see how that'd play. Have a game mode where it's brutes v elites, brutes v Sultans. Sorry, that'd be kind of sick. If 343 doesn't, hopefully we can get a model animation swap mod. Yeah, that'd be just mods in general would be quite nice for Infinite, but yeah, that'd be nice. We need bigger maps for more vehicle fights. Yes, completely agree, Matrix. Completely agree. There is I want to see a snowy map. I want to see a snowy Forge map. Yeah, snowy B2B map that allows like big vehicular carnage. That's what I want to see. Really want to see that. What do you call it? The maps coming in season 3. One of them's a B2B map. The orange one, I forget what it's called. It's like a deserty theme. That one looks nice. Apparently that's going to be primarily just for vehicular combat. So that should be sick. But yeah, that's season 3, so that's March. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I am excited for that. I'm fine. City, it's been pissing down recently a lot, but yeah, I am luckily fine. He was put in front of the Sydney Opera House when they played the Halo theme. Guys, I was joking, but with Forge and whatnot, couldn't you get the Halo announcer to say Jenga and cameo? Yeah, exactly. Shrim's behind like 20 seconds. Okay, yeah, no, that is weird, but yeah, that's funny. That's funny. It looks amazing. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm excited, Solus. I'm excited, man. I am. It's a lot of the stuff should have been here at launch. I have said that before, but I am excited. I mean, look how beautiful that Mark 5 looks. You can't tell me you're not looking at that and just, it looks stunning. Who put the one dislike? Larkin. That's alright. Easy anti-cheat makes modding very difficult, unfortunately. But hey, all worth it for the competitive failing experience. Goddamn. FootedGhost Halo meet up at the Opera House when? JK, but big maps, vehicles, snow maps, infection, type of Halloween, please. That's the dream. At least we get that. We're going to get that with Forge at least. So that's something. That is something. But meet up at the Opera House. That's funny. You know what? Maybe one day, I do want to go to America for one of the Halo events eventually. Just got to save money because it's just the prices are ridiculous to just get there and stay there for a bit. But maybe one day, we'll see. I want to find a vehicle that isn't made of tissue paper and Halo Infinite. Likewise, man. If they can buff the Banshee, I'll be very, very pleased. Once the Forgers get their hands on Forge, we'll have tons of great maps. I agree, Samsung. I can't wait for that. That's why I said Forge will change the game going forward. The more I think about it, the more I get excited. The more I get excited for it. Really, it's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. Like this one, that Repulse soccer mode that they did, that someone created was so sick. Seriously, something like this on a game night would go so hard. It really would.
Because all those players who are making stuff with Forge
this would
will
go
be
so
available
hard
to you, and so you'll be able to create custom games and play that.
Just pushing that ball around, and you got energy swords to kill people. That's fun. Craven Ghost. Seeker. Oh my god. I rate your excitement out of 10. For this, I'd say 8. I'd say 8, but that's only because it's just new content. A lot of this stuff should have been... I'm going to say it again. I've got to stop saying it. I've got to stop saying that it should have been here at launch. I think we all friggin' know that. I'm just excited for new content, to be honest. And Forge, like, the reason I'm saying 8 and the reason I'm giving that such a high rating is because Forge is going to... For the future of this game, Forge is going to help it tremendously. So that's why I'm going to give it an 8. But yeah, they need to. There's a lot of stuff they need to do, but yeah, I'm excited. That's all I'll say. Griffball, essentially. Do you like Achilles though? I actually kind of miss that actually. Just thinking about that from Halo 5, I do kind of miss that. I have not played Grounded, unfortunately, JFO. I have not. Sorry. I was second in the world for betrayals in Halo 3. My man, fist fight. My man. Oh god. In Griffball. Tim, 4 out of 10. Hey, fair enough, man. I didn't need any more vanity tales. No, Chronicle. I will attempt to forge some stuff. I will do a horrible job though, so you probably won't see any of those attempts. I mean, who knows? FIFA Infinite 22. I can't lie, I have been playing a bit of FIFA recently. I can't wait to see the visual renovations of popular custom games. Yes. Like, thinking about that stuff, it does get me excited. It does. It really does. Reports of Soccer feels like the second coming of Grove 4 to me. Yes. I see it. I now really want to play that. I know this dozen times already, but one of the poses is so cursed. I'm looking for co-forgers. You probably find some in my Discord if you ask for some people to join you for that. I guarantee you'll get some. Never played Halo 5 as bad as some people say. I enjoyed the multiplayer. The multiplayer was fun. Campaign, I never really got into. The story was all over the place, but yeah. But I got many. Yeah, I got some betrayals playing Griffball myself back in the day, but yeah, to be that high up is crazy on the leaderboard. That's crazy. The campaign is bad. Multiplayer doesn't play like Halo, but it's fun. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Like, the multiplayer is actually really fun, but it doesn't really have that like Halo feel to it. That's the biggest thing, and that's why a lot of people did not associate to it and like it too much, because it just kind of lost that Halo feel. I do play pro clubs. I do actually sometimes with some of my mates. We do. Yeah, customs were fire though. Agreed. I fully agree there. Air Assault helmet is oddly female. Did they show it here? Am I tripping out? Did they show it here? I can't. I don't think they showed it here, unless they did.
Battle pass. That battle pass is
No, I don't think they did. Chief Sonic, not sure if Halo Charts archive their stuff, but you can look me up. Chief Sonic. Okay, I will. I'll check that once I end the stream. That's actually pretty funny, that dude. If you have a photo of that, if you're in the Discord and you can take a photo of that and send it to me, that would be hilarious. Seriously, I'd appreciate that. But only if you got Discord and you got time for that. But yeah, that'd be sick. The menu UI, Jar, I'd love to see that. They probably won't though for a while. Maybe not till later on, if we're just being realistic. Because just they would have mentioned it like a UI, changes to the UI. I think there may be some like minor changes, but I don't think there'll be like a massive UI change, unfortunately. I would love to see a different background though. That's what I hope to see that. Never stop saying it should have been here at launch. Hard truths are still the truth. They can see. Good point, man. Good point. Doesn't really make you feel like Batman. This Discord server which is dedicated to the Forge for all the Halos. I think it's called the Anvil or something. Oh, there you go. There you go. I was top 10 for laser kills too, like 7 or 8. Damn, for laser kills, damn, good on you. That's actually that's sick. We're looking for that infinite laser. Yeah, we do need a UI though. Hey Ghost, yes, here you go, mate. Welcome. Yeah, I think there's a lot of Halo 5 helmets that they can still bring to Halo Infinite for sure. I agree with that. And yeah, Samsung, we do need way more guns. I agree. Joe stayed looking young and fertile. My man. Young and fertile? What are you doing? You trying to seduce that man or something? You want to see that man? Yo, young and fertile. Okay. Jesus. Feral. Oh, okay. You meant to say feral. Okay. I thought you were saying fertile. Oh my god. I was like, what am I reading? Fertile. Feral. Okay, what do you mean by feral? I appreciate you taking the time to read all the messages. Oh, always, Kelly. I appreciate that though. Thank you. I always try to do that. When I have like the streams where it gets like over a couple hundred, it's really hard to keep up with a lot of people. But right now, it's actually pretty perfect. JFO, you're moving mad. MC's not. I have Xbox Game Pass, my Xbox Series X. Great console, great gaming service. Yeah, overall, it's a great service for sure. I do agree with you there, David. And I like how you could get like, I remember I got Halo Infinite for like $1 originally because I paid that for the Game Pass and I still got the campaign. That was sick. Then I ended up getting the campaign with my Xbox, but yeah, that was awesome. You've got screenshots of that, a screenshot of me being ripping heads, and a screenshot of me getting number 1 in laser kills for the Reach beta. I was really into the laser. Okay, I'll drop the Discord. That's sick, Chris. That's sick. I will drop the Discord as well, guys. If any of you guys want to join, it's a pretty kick-ass Discord, if I do say so myself. So feel free to join if you haven't already, guys. If I can just click enter. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately not Team Tam. I've kind of asked 343 a lot about this. I'll even show you my recent tweets, guys, because I asked 343 about this a lot recently. Here we go. I was like, hey 343, will we have an update on desync, or how you guys are tackling that with the winter update? Just hoping a fix is somewhat near for it. I didn't get any response back, unfortunately, but I feel like they have to talk about it soon. They have to. And I really hope there's going to be some info about it, like, and how it's getting fixed, and if it's going to get fixed anytime soon, because it needs to. It needs to, 100%. Bedtime. But it's better than fertile. I agree, JFO. I agree. August. Yeah, vegetable. Yeah, I feel you, man. I just hope we hear. I'm just hoping we get something. Like, I assume there's going to be some blogs in the winter update and like what's coming, as well as a season 2 outcomes blog. There should be one of those before we get to the winter update. And I do think they'll probably mention it there. They should. So that should be interesting. Wow, FootedGhost watching the FootedGhost stream. At this point, damn. Hey, at least what do you call it? At least what's the word? At least we're just playing the game now using match XP. We're not having to do challenges to get the stuff, or pay for it. But I agree. I agree with what you guys are saying for sure. Just match XP is going to be a big help for us just in terms of like earning the stuff. So I'm happy about that. We just had a bunch of new people join Discord. Come have fun. So, hey, that's awesome. Thank you to everyone that's joined the Discord, guys. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Nathan, I was watching finish work, drove home, and you're still here. Awesome. Hey, thanks, Nathan. I appreciate you, man. Also wonder if they plan to reimburse us who bought Heroes of Reach and that they are giving away the core. Or at the very least, just some free credits. Honestly, yeah, a $5 refund in credits would be nice. That would be a nice way to go about it. We're probably not going to get anything, but that would be really nice, like showing a goodwill from 343. Halo Reach 6 update. Let me hope. I always say, when should we expect campaign DLC? Love the campaign, but it felt too short. I would say best bet would be like 2024, 2025. Unfortunately, it's going to be that far off. But I think next year we should get like a tease for it, or like probably a tease for next year, 2024. If not a tease for it, maybe like we'll see it at E3. But I think we'll see a tease for it next year. 2024 will be like a gameplay demo, and then like end of 2024 we'll get it. Probably, that's what I think. But we'll see. Don't go boneless. Footed goat. You're the goat, man. I appreciate that. I mean, it's not happening for a while. I think we'll see. I think we'll see it by 2024. Like see snippets of it by 2024. But we may not like get our hands on it till like 2024, end of 2024, 2025. We shall see. I really hope it's not going to be that long though, because goddamn. Yeah, goddamn. Is it hot in Australia at the moment? Never know your seasons. Oh, it's off and on. It's off and on, man. Yeah. Right now it's mainly cold and wet, as Flip6 says there. Jotaro, where's Erdi at though? Yeah. I know, man. Look, we could still get a surprise, and it could still be in that battle pass when they show it to us when the winter update releases. But I'll be honest, guys, I have not seen it being leaked yet, so I wouldn't get your hopes up on it, unfortunately. And I do feel sad about that. Jewish, yeah, I feel you, man. Jewish Miata, yeah. Once desync is fixed, that'll be a massive positive for the game. Just we need to get that fixed. Like all the new content is great, but desync needs to be their big priority. It is one of their high priorities right now, but yeah, I'm hoping it can get fixed before the end of the year. Messi, Ronaldo. Let's go. Big ups. Spring currently in Australia, so sometimes it feels like a super hot summer, sometimes it feels like bloody cold winter. Exactly. That's pretty much how it goes. It's going to be a while. It is going to be a while before we see campaign stuff. It will be. Wrong way around. This is what we are like at season 4 or 5 right now. There is. Look, all I say, like this time next year, like Halo Infinite should be thriving. It should be. Halo Infinite should be doing very well this time next year. And I actually think like March onwards will be doing very good, but honestly, even Winter Update onwards will be doing decent. But yeah, the progression system, I've got a funny feeling the progression system's going to be season 4. So I feel like from June next year, season 4, like with the progression system, with like extraction, new maps, new modes, new weapons, the bandit rifle, the other equipment, and probably more weapons that will come in season 4, it should be so much better than where we are right now. Should be. Never been much of a multiplayer person. Internet was never good before recently. Fair enough, man. Yeah, I know some people that are quite similar actually. They'll just play the campaigns. There probably will be eventually for Halo Infinite. But right now, of course not. But the Drake, I'd say there are some for MCC right now. If you were to, I mean, I don't know where, but I know like MCC, like with this Griff ball, that's one way you can still do it. But otherwise, Halo Infinite, someone will create it and get it out into the game. But yeah, Griff ball tournaments, that's kind of sick. That's sick. If you have zero expectations for Halo Infinite, you'll never be disappointed. Wojo just watched the Halo YouTuber slander. Yeah, that's the funniest video ever. So good. Yeah, I like how you're concerned about desync. I feel like I'm the only one, and I feel like it's an issue playing. Yeah, no, I mean, I actually see a lot of people complaining about that, to be fair, but I totally understand what you mean. It needs to be dealt with and just, you know, nipped in the bud once and for all. But yeah, this update gets, exactly as Nicholas said there. This update gets us close to where the game should have been at launch. Exactly. I can literally see the tide radiating off you. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna call it 3:37 a.m. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in here today. Great talking to you guys. Great discussion we had here as well after the winter update overview. I'm going to head to sleep now. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, great night wherever you guys are. And I will see you guys in the next next stream. That should be quite soon, probably tomorrow. But yeah, hey Nathan, that sounds good, man. That sounds good. Brady, here you go, man. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'm gonna end it there. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep talking. I'm gonna keep fucking talking. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video or stream. Have a bloody